Hey-os, what up? Y'all ready to be lawyers? 'Cause I don't know, I guess I am. I'm gonna decide not to turn on the AC even though it's like 79 degrees. It'll be fine. It'll get colder as it goes. It's okay. I got water, also some cold water. Yeah, the good shit. Alright. But hello everybody. It's me, Buppy Park. We're here playing the Ace Attorney trilogy. We're on the third game, episode 2. The Stolen Turnabout. Last time, we defended a client who has a delusion that they believe that they're a thief. It's like, they really truly believe that. But we defended them, damn it. And we proved that they were not a thief. And I think we did a great job. I think we're really good at our job. The only problem, there's only one little hiccup, is that it turns out that us doing that has unalibied our client for a potential murder, which now they are being accused of murder, which is a little bit worse. Not gonna lie. You know, but it'll be fun. That'll be okay. We can do this. We can do this. It's fine. We'll unfuck this up. Maya, how do we unfuck this up? You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight's gonna get arrested. He got arrested again, and I don't know how I feel about that. Well, supposedly, Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. No way, Jose. I don't buy it. But the one who proved that Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself. At least from what I can understand. Yeah. Looks like you did too good a job this time, Nick. Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder, because I guess at this point we owe the client. We just owe it to him. I think I'm gonna go head back to the Korean village for a while, if that's all right. You guys suck. Sure, but why? I'm gonna bring the sacred urn back and have some people look at it. Oh, okay. That's what you mean. That's a great idea. I think I'll go with. Also, oh, you got to say Ami again. Good job. It did say I am at that one point. I don't know if I paid attention to when it said that. No, Mr. Kamaya, you should stay here. I want you two to spend some quality special time together, full of love and happiness. Pearls is so caught up in her fantasy that she forgot there's a murder to solve. Poor girl. That's right. You should go on heist paralegal bills. Hello, Omega. Sacred urn, give him the pearls. There you go. Now remember, no fighting, okay? There she goes. Please take the bus. She's gone. Okay, Nick. Time to get going on this murder investigation. I'd be very disturbed. How would a child get that? What to do? So, the fuck do we do now? Isn't it obvious? We should get out there and investigate the murder. Well, first we need to find out exactly where KB Security is located. Hey, why don't we ask Miss Delight? She should know. Besides, I want to ask her some stuff about motorcycles. Is she gonna be in the mood for that? Motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting one, are you? I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike. Dinky little bike. Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight. Okay, well, let's make sure we go to the detention center too. Secret urn. You must be relieved we got the secret urn back, huh? Yeah, I mean, we was touch and go there for a while, but we got it back, guys. You bet. There's something a little different about it. Don't me at me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster. Oh, someone fixed it. But... okay, that's a little odd. But the urn we got back says Ami, like it always used to. Oh yeah, you're right. Plus the vase has pink splotches on it now. Oh god. Someone dang a robot all over it. I'm sure they weren't there before. I doesn't know, but 1 year ago when their was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Ami's name into I am. This fucking photo kills me all the time. She's just so depressed. And that repairer was one mechanically unskilled little pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it. I will allow that. Hang on. I guess that is. Majin Buu. Pearls actually saved us. Because, you know, she basically stopped Majin Buu from coming back. That's why she booked it. Oh, wait, no. I think if she break the urn, he does come out. Oh, never mind. I'm not sure. Is it possible that that urn is a fake? I'm sure Pearls will find out about that when she gets back to Korean Village. Yeah, I suppose. Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Korean Village in a long time. Yeah, how you been? Also, I'm pretty sure I'm mispronouncing this. I forget how to pronounce it though. I saw a video, and then I forgot how they pronounced it. It was very weird. It put me off. I was like, is that how you pronounce it? And they never say it, obviously, because there's no voice acting in this game. Hello, second. Real lawyering hours time. So, I guess people still go to Korean Village to do their training, right? Yep. If you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. So, why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Oh yeah, Boo hatched like an egg. Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that. A channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is. If you're gonna train, you have to be serious, otherwise real tragedies can happen. Is what happened last year still bothering you? That murder in her village. It happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium uses the Korean technique, she temporarily loses her own will. So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit mediums can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. That murder. It wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you? I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all. Sounds like being the master of Korean is gonna be a heavy responsibility. My guess is this trilogy of games ends Maya's arc. I don't think she's around, or she is around. I've seen images of her older in the other trilogy. And she'll learn to get over it. She'll move on. I believe in her. She's got this. For right now, we gotta solve a murder. The Treasures of Korean exhibit is all ruined now. Maya. I'm sorry, it's just so sad. This was a big chance for everyone to learn about the spirit channeling. Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we've got the secret urn back, maybe they can reopen it. Really? Sure. Maybe we can label it the Urn of Mask the Mask's Desires. That would probably attract a lot of attention. Whoa, 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 whoa! That's brilliant, Nick. We would clean up and be filthy rich. Woohoo! Wow, that was surprisingly easy. the folding screen of the Korean sacred writings. But I can't read what it says on it. Really? But I thought it was some kind of important spell. Yeah. My mother read it and taught me to memorize it. I'll be in trouble if I ever forget it. Looks like the Korean channeling school is teetering dangerously on the edge. There's just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures too? Of course they are. This is the treasure exhibit, isn't it? I guess so. All it takes to be a treasure's age. No wonder nobody likes museums. I feel like I've read these before. We can move on. To the basement. Let's go back to the old scene of the crime. It's you, Mr. Wright? Miss Andrews. What's she still hanging around down here for? Why are you so depressed, Miss Andrews? So how's it going? What about the sacred urn? The urn? Oh, that! It's been taken care of already. What do you mean, oh, that? Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found? Yes. It was brought in during the trial today. Wow, really? You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Master Mask's wife that found it. Well, anyway, I'm so relieved. Yes, we found it, so turn that frown upside down. Bad news is we have our own issues to deal with. The mask's identity. I just heard all about it on the news. So the detective was actually a thief all along? It looks that way right now. I don't know, maybe there's another twist. I mean, it seems like it is true, though. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring the mask to guard the treasures. Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job. Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her. So, when was it that you hired that detective at me again? About 20 days ago. And when was it that Master Mask's calling card arrived? That was about 10 days ago. So we sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard. That's, wild. I guess he really wanted the attention. I guess that's it then. Detective Atme must have really wanted the sacred urn after all. I guess so. That makes sense. Not a crime. What? So Master Mask murdered someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought that he was here stealing the urn at the time. Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything's possible. Nick, let's get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Atme? No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him. He claims that's the way he always operates. That's just what he says so he can have an alibi while he commits the thefts himself. Yeah, he was caught in the crime scene photo dressed up as Master Mask pretty well. There's still some things about the sign back there. What's with all the fucking pink paint? I'm so glad that you got your sacred urn back. Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it. What is it? I'm not exactly sure, but somehow the urn that came back seems different. Really? You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews? No, I don't know anything. Why would I? Oh my god. No, I'm gonna guess. She fixed it herself. She looked at the urn and was like, oh no, it says I am. Don't worry. Not only will I polish the urn, I will also fix it. She fixed it herself. Just tell us! What do you think this means, Nick? It means the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the sacred urn is our very own Miss Andrews. I will go to places before I do this. Also examine other things. Let's see. I feel like we've gotten That pathetic looking wooden box. Yeah, we read that before. Can we go inside here yet, or no? I don't think we ever can go inside here. Organabur. Alright. Anything else here? I feel like we analyze this place as much as we can. I guess he's not as smart as he pretends to be. The camera belonged to Lordly Taylor, so he knew he couldn't tamper with it. So then why would mask to mask allow that to happen? He really wanted to get caught. I guess. I don't know, maybe he wanted like his fame to be. If he just said mask to mask showed up, they wouldn't believe him, so he had to get, you know, mask to mask on photographic proof. I'm not sure. Anyway, it seems like everything's the same. I'm gonna keep moving. I'll come back to her later. I gotta go talk to these clients. Detention center visitor's room. I already told you! It's not me! A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now. Man, and we don't have enough time as it is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday, they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands. It's not great. I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge, too. Come on, we'll just have to come back later. Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick. Let's go to his house. Ma'am, are you okay? I know you're very depressed because you basically helped get your husband on a murder charge, but still. Oh, Nicky boy. Maya. Mr. Light. All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case. Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up. Sorry. Hey, Nicky boy. Please help Ronnie. He's not a killer. I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. I had no idea Mr. Light had such a vulnerable side. Tell me about Ron Delight. Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never, ever kill anyone. It's just not in him. I don't think he would either, Nick. Yeah, but you have to admit, he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming. That would be something. He would never say that. Anyway, Mr. Light, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief. I already told you, that's just a fantasy for him. Mr. Light, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie is the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief? Huh, the very idea. I guess I just don't get it. Huh? Get what? I just can't understand how they could be so different and yet be such a happy couple. Yeah, opposites attract, I guess. Yeah, they sure are different. Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway. What? For you? No, let's follow this train of thought. What do you mean? So was it really love at first sight when you met Mr. Delight? Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Ah, one of those. Saved your life? I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl in a little ball in the corner, so I fought back.
Robbers?
Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears.
Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation.
Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you? Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Oh, look at this one robber. He's just got a see-through pantyhose on. Come on, dude. Are you okay? Please stop it! He screamed. I could see the robber's faces turn pale. The high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. What a man. I mean, he did help, though. Good job. All by himself. He came to save me. A total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me. Wow, that's a great story. Yes, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage. What? We did! We literally did that last game! But that possibility always seems to loom in the not so distant future. We screamed at the other attorney until the case was solved. I mean, I was like, I guess that's how that works, huh? I hate these kind of people more than anything. You mean Ace Detectives? No, I'm fine with Ace Detectives. Oh, so then you must mean thieves. No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be Ace Detectives. That's such a specific thing. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. By the way, why did you go into Atmy's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try to find out more about the real criminal. The real criminal? Yes, obviously the real Master Mask is not my Ronnie, right? Yeah? Sure. And Detective Atmy knew more about Master Mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on Great People Around Town segment on TV. So then you went there to ask him some questions. That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. Nice. Good job. His secretary said the Ace Detective isn't here right now.
He has a secretary?
But I forced my way past her and into his hideout.
I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout.
That bag was sitting right there on top of the table.
Next to his crystal meth.
Oh yeah. We saw that bag there too yesterday. There's something lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else.
KB Security, where is it? Can I get directions?
Mr. Light, do you know about KB Security? Don't be silly. Of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works.
So she thinks he still works there, huh? Oh, right. He got fired.
And yet, according to what we heard today...
Come on. Don't tell me you didn't know. Ron DeLight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore.
Looks like Mr. Light doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away. By motorcycle, that is.
Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car.
Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike.
Yeah. Did we get to KB Security that fast? Are you sure you aren't literally flying? why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now? Do you have a sidecar for Maya? No, I'll pass. Thanks. You know, we'll get a taxi. It's fine. I don't want to die. Well, why don't you just tell us where it is? We'll go ourselves. Haha. What a scaredy cat you are, Nick. Well, you want to go on? Okay, give it a shot. I'll go on taxi. You take a ride. Mr. Light told us this location of KB security. Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick. Instead of a sidecar, she's gonna tie a rope and then like put some piece of wood and then like, all right, Maya, hop, just right in the back. Zoom. CEO's office. What the fuck is this? What is that giant safe? All right, there's it seems to be in his office a server room. Why would you have a server? Oh no, what are those books? I thought that was a server. What the fuck is this? The most futuristic ass office. Look at that rug as well. Oh god, it's a rug just clashes with everything in this room. It looks terrible. There's just everything does not look interior design friendly. There's a wooden desk in a metallic ass office with a metallic ass safe that's yellow. Terrible. So I guess this is where it all went down, huh? The walls in here look thick, just like you'd expect in a CEO's office. What has that got to do with anything? Hey, it's you guys! Yeah, it's us guys. Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe. I kind of expected you to be here. It was a real train wreck for you guys, huh? Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us. Yeah, I feel it for you. Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like, that was great. You guys got what you deserve, pal. Ho, 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 ho. What is he, Santa Claus? Or something like that, to that effect. Do I really sound like that to you, pal? If the gumshoe fits. Well, anyway. The point is, I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs. And I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things to go for us detectives. Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. I mean, he helped us find you. He's a pretty good guy. Now, this little love fest is over. Maybe we could start investigating. Also, I guess you weren't here for the 5th episode in the first game, but he did help out a lot during that one. He risked a job for us multiple times. Oh, what happened, Gumshoe? Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder. Okay. But the thing is, I'm really not supposed to. Hey, come on. What about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now, and we need help. Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, pal. Okay, pal? Okay, I won't cry on you, pal. What was that? That's Kane Bullard. He looks like a judge. The victim's name is Kane Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning, October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head, probably an object in this room. At exactly the same time the master mask was stealing the urine, huh? Cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt trauma to the head. So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body? There's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside that safe. Ooh. Safe? Well, it is pretty big. Huh. Nobody heard from him. And when they opened the safe this morning, out he came. Oh, so the body fell out. That white string must be the shape of when he fell out. Yeah, I guess so. I think we still need more information about Mr. Bullard. Well, maybe you could start by getting his name right.
Detective at me. So, what happened to Mask to Mask? He's at the detention center scream like a madman. Which one? Are you sure you're talking about the... Investigate me again! He keeps yelling. No, I didn't mean him. I mean the real... Oh, no. That was that one? Okay. Investigate me again! Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's who we were talking... We were not talking about that one. We're talking about the lunatic. Well, I guess everyone's crazy in this game. No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right? Oh, you mean the detective at me. Yeah, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. That's the detective I know and love. Think about it. Abby was always around when the calling card showed up, but he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crimes. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just knew he was the thief. That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about. Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But there's this one thing I can't figure out about his first heist. Yeah, the Tear of Emanon case. There was a witness on that one. A witness? Yeah, I saved a newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it. The gem and the thief stolen. Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before? Who is that? Don't tell me that's Larry. It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it... Newspaper clipping added to the court record. Oh! That prosecutor! I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do what... That's Mr. Delight. Yeah, I think he did it that way just because he knew he hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway. So who is that Java-addicted mass maniac anyway? Prosecutor Goodell? He's quite the enigma, huh? Thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office. Came out of nowhere. Just showed up and was like hanging around. Like, hey guys, I'm a prosecutor. What up? It's like, oh, guys. Just drinking all the coffee. That's right. He said this was his first case as a prosecutor. And it's true. According to the records anyway, but no way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court. A maverick that gives me goosebumps. Well, like you said, as a prosecutor, my guess was that as a defense attorney, he used to be one, probably. Goosebumps? You? Yeah, I knew something was off about him. So I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way. Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular. Damn. No, that's not what I meant. The Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. Dark secrets. Alright, time to examine the area. Well, hang on. Let's look at our court record. He gave us something, right? What is this? New paper clipping on the first heist. Is there anything to read? No. Just that. Alright, first is the safe. Ew. Think about it. A dead guy was laying in here all night. Nah, he's kind of like gross. Yeah. Oh, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none. Great. Well, somebody opened the safe on the night of the crime, right? Yeah, and so? Well, Mr. Bullet's body was hidden around in here. It must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right? I guess so. I've got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready? Okay, shoot. Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open this safe, pal. Yeah? And? Everyone that knows how to open this safe had airtight alibis. I checked. Everyone except one, that is. I'm almost afraid to ask. Don't tell me it's our client, former security chief Ron Delight.
What? Why? Ron Delight? He was a security chief?
He was a security chief? Actually, yeah, it's kind of surprising as well. Ron? So he knew how to open the safe, huh? Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal.
This rope. You think it fell out of the safe when it was opened?
No, I don't think so.
So you mean...
Yeah, I think the string shows where and how the corpse was laying.
My heart, why you think this rope fell in this exact order? Come on, girl. You mean the victim? He was killed by being crushed by the safe door. No, he just fell out when they opened the door. Maya, come on. She can't be serious, can she? Maya, please. Wow, look at that. Huge framed photo. Tall mountains rising majestically against a dark, cloudy sky. There's a title written at the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life.
This is it? This was his best sunrise? That was kind of a lame sunrise.
Either this guy didn't get out enough or he had really rotten luck with the weather. Maybe if he'd lived a little longer, he would have had some better days. Yeah. Maybe it means something else. Who knows? This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought. Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out just for a second. Oh, nice. I feel just like a CEO. Hey, you. Whip me up a cup of some really expensive import tea and some scones. Move it! Ah, this is the life.
The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know.
Come on, girl. Oh, boy. Did they move him?
It must have been strong.
No offense to dude, but he was pretty heavy, so, like, you'd have to move him. Oh, there's a button here. Let's see. Don't just press random buttons. What are you doing? Oh, God, we're all gonna die. Hey, cut that out. Don't press that. That was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that. What's this button anyway?
It's an emergency buzzer. It says right there on the panel.
Oh, whoops. Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you not to read instructions first? I will stuff you in that safe.
This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here.
Oops, my bad.
Really? Then it's possible on the night of a crime.
Oh, so when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer?
Yeah, I thought about that. So I asked around down there. But they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way. Just so you know. So, Mr. Bullard probably was very comfortable with the murderer. You know, they were having a nice old time. That means he knows him.
That means it could be Ron. If he was blackmailing him,
I guess they were having a conversation like that. I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know, you'd be alert of a person you were blackmailing. So you'd be ready to hit that buzzard. You wouldn't let them get the drop on you. Oh, I don't know, it's possible. You got hit by something.
Wait, was it the back of the head?
No, it just says from blunt trauma to the head. We don't know what really hit him. You could have just like pulled out a wrench and then just threw it at him and then yeah, and then bam, right in the head right as he was sitting there before you could even get to that buzzard. Like quick. That or he went behind him. I don't know.
I think we'd better go talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer.
Connected to the basement security guard office, there are no fingerprints on it.
What is this, baby? These look like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid. I can't get in between the two shelves.
Don't strain yourself trying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel.
So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh?
It looks like they're filled with bunches of files. Yeah, files with data about security jobs they were hired to handle. It'd be a good night's reading if you got insomnia. I was hoping for something a little more exciting, like UFOs or something. Why would a security conglomerate be looking into UFOs? Come on. What you talking about? Check out this big thick binder here. It's thick. Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick. You okay? Reading a file isn't exactly backbreaking work, just a little hard in the eyes. Ah! What'd you find out, Nick? This file. It's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file, it's about Master Mask? It's filled with info on him. Okay. What? What kind of info? It's full of incredibly detailed information about the methods and the crime scenes. Hey Nick, look at the last page. It's a list. Let's see. Tier of Eminon. $100,000. This looks like a list of all the treasures that Master Mask stole. So then $100,000 is the value of the stolen item? I don't know. That number sounds kind of low to me. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list. No, secretly. While Gumshoe ain't looking. I was picking his nose. A valued isn't that that's the first item that he stole in that list. Tier of Amenon, 100,000. Crown of Bangora, 150. Left Hand of Hades, 240. Portrait of Magina, 500. So maybe Luke went insane and was like, if I can't catch Master Mask, I'll become him! And then he just became Master Mask for the final one that we just did, aka the urn. Didn't realize that it was worthless. So he was not the master that night, but maybe. But our defendant is probably, good old Ron, he is probably the real Master Mask. Hard to say. Anyway, we talked to you about everything, right? Okay, we can present some things too. Tell me about Kane. Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebard. Come on, man. That's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bluebard, pal. Oh yeah, the victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me. Damn. I mean, to be fair, we didn't see him a lot, I guess. I don't know. But hell, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead. Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning. Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out? Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now. Okay, Nick. Now's our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask. For some reason, I'm telling you everything. Oh, weird. Can you tell us more about Mr. Bullard? He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway? Well, the company basically sends security teams out to the buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had a chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work. Oh, and? And I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber. Really? Me too. I just love money. Can't ever get enough. Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet. This girl ready to fucking steal my shit. Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions. Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier. Let me go already. Apparently he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. Oh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded. I should do that. Yeah, KB Security used to head security operations against Master Mask. What? Really?
Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Yeah, interesting. Through the security room. Oh man, look at this high-tech room. Big secure. What the fuck? This place looks like an actual alien's place. Wow, this is really something else. I'm going to assume that Larry's in here. For security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure. KB security guard. Uh-oh, I just remembered Larry might be. Hey Nick, what's up? Hey Larry, what up? Ah, so he is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? And you got my sweet little Maya with you too? Hi, Larry. Don't encourage him, Maya. Just smile and wave. Don't say anything. Here I was worried working my fingers to the bone. And then walks an angel. I got no problems with a daytime day. It's all good. No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? Yes. He's so hopelessly clueless. Well, it's about the murder case. Boy, have I got some good info for you. Really? What is it? Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya. But Nick here is a different story. Excuse me. Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies. That was then and this is now. We haven't seen each other in 2 years, man. Give me that info, Larry. So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry? Please. Hey, I'm a guard. A pro. I can't just give away information for free. So he wants a bribe. The professionals were more, I don't know, honest? Can you talk to him, Maya? Larry, tell us already. What's the good info? Hey, I like that. This kitten has got some claws. Okay, you really want to know? Was that a threat? Yes, so tell me. Okay, so the thing is, Ron Delight was an employee here. And naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me? Guess you're a pro. I follow you. Go on. Just using him. Well, 1 year ago, Ron Delight was fired, and there was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. Maybe they found out he was mask to mask. I know it's a small company, but I think that was pretty awful. I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that. Like maybe skipping out to work and go pick up hot chicks or something? No, that's just you. I don't picture that guy's cheating on his wife like that. So, what is it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me, I get by all right, I guess. First, I have to keep my eye on the monitors all the time. Monitors? There are security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. Oh. And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams. What teams? The security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so it's something small. I don't bother calling them. So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. That's a crime. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Well, why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb. Even if it is a part-time job and you are dumb, you're still in charge of security here. Hey, give me a break. Don't try to pin the whole thing on me. It's not fair, Nick. Huh? I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility. Yeah, alright. Anyway, the point is you were here that night, right? Uh-oh. Larry. Don't do this to me. Oh no, when you something that smells bad and it's the butts after all. Well, it's like I always say. That's then, and it's now, okay? It looks like I'm gonna have to break all his cyclocks after all. Alright. The first heist, that could be used for Adrian. That could also be used for Adrian. We could go back to Adrian. Maybe these can be used for those. Bop, bop, bop. Oh wait, can we go back here? Oh yeah, that's right. Is he here? I doubt it. Oh, this place is literally crawling with cops. What do you expect? Now that they know he was actually Master Mask? This must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think? Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart. Hey, I just noticed, Gumshoe is nowhere to be seen. Well, he is a homicide detective. He probably is working on the murder case. Wasn't he in charge of the Master Mask investigation all the way up to yesterday? Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, "There's not like a good murder case, pal." Points for quality of impression, but I'm not sure Gumshoe has bloodlust Maya. Nothing examinable anymore. Hey! You guys! We're investigating this place, so keep your hands to yourselves! Boy, these policemen sure are a bunch of sourpusses. Well, Mr. Ace Detective did make complete and utter fools out of them. What's all this now? Move along, the show's over! Aw, doesn't look like they're gonna let us investigate. I guess we might as well call it a day for this place and go look somewhere else. I guess that's why you can't look at anything. They're just stopping you from doing it. Alright, fine, we're going. God. Jerks. Yeah, what up, What up, Adrian? Let me just, Can you help me out, right, girl? Please? I helped you out before. Don't do this to me! Please, ma'am. Two of them. Alright. The Sacred Urn. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the Sacred Urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn that was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before. But, well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be. It could be a fake. A fake. You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence that the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? Oh, we need to wait for her to come back. We do not. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some clues before I try again. Alright, so we need to wait for Pearl to come back from her adventures. If she came back here. No. They still talking to him? They're still talking to him. Okay, Larry then. Larry's gotta be the one that we can talk to. Can we present anything else? No. Ever seen this brooch? Ever seen this dude? Oh, I know him. This is Ronnie's boss, the CEO guy. Well, now he's an ex-boss. Someone killed him last night. I think we're gonna tell her that he got fired. Naturally, I know that. He was a pretty sly man, let me tell you. Oh, really? You bet he was. He made Ronnie chief of one of the security teams. But that was just so he could work him like a slave. Oh. Did Mr. Delight ever have a problem with Mr. Bullet himself? Even if he did, you think she'd ever tell you about it? Well, Ronnie isn't the type to complain about that kind of thing. I tried to get him to talk to me about work, but he never would. It's criminal legality more than anything. Tried to pin the crumbs on my Ronnie. I don't blame you. All criminals are the same. Do nothing but filthy, stinking liars. I hate their guts. What? Okay, I think I get it. And I think I can see why Ron didn't tell her how he was earning that money. Anything more about Ronnie? I know he doesn't like it, but he can really get things done when he puts his mind to it. Really? So when exactly does he put his mind to it? Well, not very often, I admit. But I'll never forget the first time we met as long as I live. It must be nice to have such a fond memory like that. I already presented enough for him to tell me more info. I don't think there's anything else. Tell me more about the dude? Guy's a real puzzle if you ask me. And maybe I should be asking you. Do you know something about him? Why would I know something? Well, it sure sounded like you two knew each other from the way you acted today. It's Mr. Goodell that acts like he knows Nick, not the other way around. Exactly. You'd think I'd remember someone like him. I still said the whole thing's a bit suspect. You know about Adrian Andrews? Detective Gumshoe, what about this person? Sorry, pal. To be honest, my head is so full right now, it feels like it's gonna burst. So keep hair away from Gumshoe's head. Alright, let's try talking to you, Larry. You probably know some shit. Maybe it's the hard breaking these locks. I say, worryingly. The night of the crime. On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to? Of course I was! Why wouldn't I have been? But didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Mr. Light? But that was that! And this is that! Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night too? Never! I didn't sneak out! I'll tell you what, I'll even bet you $1. $1? Wow! Now that's confidence, Larry. What's with that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? Do you have evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain? The evidence that Larry was not manning station when the murder happened is... maybe the button was pressed, but not fingerprints. Yeah, maybe it was pressed. But you didn't hear it because you were fucking out busy doing bullshit. I was scared for a minute. I seem pretty relieved. I tell you, I'm not relieved. I'll even bet you 70 cents. I'm gonna break these psych locks if it's the last thing I do. What's with that baby who was his favorite toy taken away from him look on your face? Nah, don't have enough evidence yet. I need to examine this room. Yes, it is the butts. What is that? What the hell is that, Larry? That's my partner's seat. Your partner? That's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady. Oh no! No! Immediately you say old lady and security. I know who it is. Oh my god! Let's just go before she comes back. There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know. Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. It still works fine, more or less. They really know how to build them, I guess. The gang's all here. So it's tea and, what the hell is this? Someone's written on the poster in fine print. A guard's 5 commandments. Wow, this sounds serious. Let's see what it says. 1.
Obey thy superior.
2.
Respect thy superior.
3.
Smile at thy superior.
4.
Salute that blah, blah.
I can't say words anymore. Thy superior. 5.
Buy donuts for thy superior upon command.
It's signed Wendy Oldbag, head supervisor. She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her and you come face to face with a real, genuine ray gun. Where the fuck did you get that? Yeah, sounds scary, alright. Well, fortunately, she's on vacation. Oh, she's on vacation. That's why I'm so relaxed right now. But she left her tea in whatever the fuck bag that is. Watch the truck goes for 3 days and we come back and she just is here. It's like, oh, she's on vacation. Hey, Larry. Well, that's your jacket, right? That's right. Did you know you hung it right on top of some kind of lever? Yeah. Sure, I was told to never ever touch that lever. She scowled and huffed at me.
Something terrible will happen if you do. Got it, Greenhorn?
So why hang your jacket on such an important lever? Because it got me curious. If the jacket's weight pulls the lever down, that's what they call an accident. Doesn't the suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what'll happen, huh? Oh my god. It's true. It's killing me too. What about you, Nick? Yeah, but for a different reason. What is this stuff? I feel like I'm in a goddamn alien spaceship. What are y'all doing here? Wow, take a look at all these things here. Hey, Larry, what are they? Huh? You don't know what they are, do you? Did you say, Hey, man, it's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. I always thought they were just some kind of decoration or something. Oh, boy. How did this guy ever get a job here anyway? They really have a low reputation right now. Those screens there show what's going on all over the building everywhere. That's my job, to keep a steady eye on them. All of them. I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you. Can you watch regular TV on these too? If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry. Hey Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get a regular TV on it. So how do you know that, Larry? Because that was my first bit of investigation. If you know what I mean, you should get television on this fucking thing. I know what you're thinking. It was a professional investigation, all right? Uh-huh. I think we have to ask Mr. Light on Larry. Maybe she'll tell us his whereabouts, because I assume he was trying to just talk with her. That's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? I keep a steady eye on the monitors and use that mic for communicating. Look at all this equipment. It must be hard to operate. No biggie. I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room. Somewhere? Instruction manual. What are you gonna do in an emergency? Well, I guess I'd start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look for her reading glasses. That's what us security professionals call teamwork. Even my pros could run this place better. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? It smells like old bag. Examine everything and with even a whiff of old bag on it. Trials and Tribulations, episode 2. Well, fantastic, thank you. Can I look at these? Did they spoil anything? Let's see. Learn all. Get, don't, add. Okay, these are spoilers. I did read a little bit of something. We're just gonna ignore everything else. Imagine looking at trophies. Slight spoilers. It's fine. You know, usually they block the spoilers though. I guess they didn't for this one. Alright. Tell me about Larry. Oh, this is the guy who delivered Ronnie's wallet. He's got some issues, doesn't he? Huh? Let's just say his flirting style is pretty obvious. Pretty stale too, actually. It's pretty sad when the only thing you remember about a man are his lame pickup lines. Oof. It's even more sad. This sad man probably believes in those like they're his lifelines. Looks like he blew it again, huh? Come on, man. Do you know anything about this dude? I don't like this man one bit. He's had in for my Ronnie from the very beginning. It's his fault that Ronnie is under suspicion of committing murder. Plus, he lobbed a coffee grenade at me. You look pretty silly wearing that mug on your head like a birthday hat. Oh, I know. We can get him back tomorrow by returning fire with a milk grenade. Good idea. I should do that. Maybe I should ask Gumshoe. Maybe he knows where Larry was. It's possible. Remember my friend Larry? Maybe there's other evidence that we haven't shown Gumshoe. What about the list that I found? So about this. Huh? What's that?
Hey, wait a minute, Mile.
What's wrong?
He copied that data without permission. Don't show it to him.
He get mad at us. So, what are you two whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. It's just my, billfold. That's a pretty thick billfold you got there. But what the fuck is a billfold? What? Now I really want you to show it to me. I'm here with the buzzer. Put this right here. One brain.
Autobot white milk grenade.
Oh, for folding money? Oh. Reason why I don't know about it. I never had that much money to fold. You know what? Hang on, I'm gonna turn on the AC. It is getting a little hot. Anything else we can examine here? Missed. No, I feel like I examined everything. They also examined everything there too. There's nothing else. Oh, the trophy also said I examined everything here, so I should be able to present evidence. It says that he was not here, I think. Camera at the scene of the crime. Found in Ron's room. Found in the Kirby security building at 1 a.m. at the night of the crime. Hmm. Maybe we could debate that since Larry found the wallet, he did not see the crime. So he was too busy looking for something, like the wallet. I'm not sure. We already used our CEO buzzer, that wasn't it? Could be. Not talking about everything, right? How about we present stuff? Tell me about Kane. Hey Nick, I told you, I'm a pro. And you don't interrupt a pro when he's working. I'll have time to sit and chat with you, alright? Oh, is that right? Oh, naturally, I've got time for you, though, Maya. We're gonna have to squeeze this guy if we want him to get more info out of him. What about pretty ladies? You want to talk about pretty ladies? Alright. I thought he'd make an exception. He didn't. Stare into this piece of jewelry. We'll try the wallet. This wallet. You know about this, right? I've never seen it before. You really talked to us about it. Liar, you hand-delivered his wallet to Miss Delight just yesterday. Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens. Larry, why are you lying? Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. What time is it when you found this wallet? I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. 1 o'clock in the morning? That's right. In other words, Larry. At the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office. Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about. What's that? My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murderer might have snuck in before then. What do you mean by that? The murderer had snuck in before 10 p.m. And it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. Why do I have a feeling he still doesn't get the seriousness of this? Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shifts. Oh yeah, the info on the thing. There we go. Got it. Larry, when you use this key card, does it leave a record? Yeah, it does. But I can't show you the record just to anyone, you know. That key card data was already made public in the trial yesterday. What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me. Boy, that sounds a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was opened with this card. Why are you lying to me, Larry? Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m. No way! Yes way. Someone used this office to get into the Someone used this to get in the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime. Right in the middle of your shift. Larry, you can't take your responsibility this time. No. Larry. I knew it. It's all my fault. Calm down. It's my fault that the boss was killed. My fault. Larry, there's nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened that night anyway? My Donna happened. Your Donna? I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, Donna called and said, I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her, and he was standing right there next to her. Who was? Her new boyfriend. It was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, that guy sucked me right in the kisser. Damn, what the fuck? Normally, I'm the one that does the punching. Isn't that right, Maya? Yeah.
So is this why you left the security guard office?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. How can I ever make it up for you, for Nick? What can I do? What? He's curled up on the floor crying like a baby. Oh boy. Is there anything I can do? Anything? Just name it. I'll do whatever I have to make up for it. I swear I will.
Larry.
Hey Nick, as long as he's offering, why didn't you show him the evidence we got?
She's right. Maybe we get at least one bit of useful information out of him.
Nick!
Okay, now he can talk to us about evidence.
Let's talk about the buzzard. The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right? That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya. That's not true. Huh? Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. I promise I'll come running to your rescue like the professional guard I am. Wow. That was pretty good.
No, it's not Maya. Don't encourage him.
Thanks, I tried.
Do you know you could tell... Do you think you could tell us about the buzzer now?
Yes, please tell us. Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed. I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier. Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh?
You're a security guard, aren't you? Why did you come to the CEO's office?
Oh, this is the third floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the first floor. I thought it would be a good idea to, adopt a wait-and-see approach.
Oh, that's a great idea after a murder.
Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary.
It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet.
Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night? There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right? Of course I did! And I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either. Do you think you could just take just one more look for me, pretty please? Okay. I just can't say no to you, Maya. What do you think, Nick?
He's probably right. I don't even think Larry could make that.
Ah! What is it? What's wrong? I made a mistake.
Oh my gosh, Larry!
But, huh? But how? It can't be. It's impossible.
Okay, enough already. What about the records?
That night, it went off just once in the morning, at around 1 a.m.
Oh god.
1 a.m.? But that's when the murder happened. Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be.
Oh boy. The buzzer went off once at 1:02 a.m. on October 12th in the CEO's office. Oh boy. Maybe we should talk to Gumshoe about this. Well, this is a bit worrying. Maybe other evidence he can tell us about.
I think you know that how much I want to help you guys, but I really don't know what to say about that.
Alright, maybe you found like a blunt object somewhere.
What is it, Nick? It's just that he seems so, I don't know, pleasant.
This list that we found. You don't know anything about it? Okay. The buzzard record. Tell us about that. You guys have really made me reflect on the way I've been living. But the only problem is, when all I ever is reflecting, where's the time for love? Frankly, I think reflecting is a bit overrated, you know? Oh my god. What are you going on about, Larry? Plus, do you honestly have any new info on the buzzer record? Huh? The record? No, nothing at all. This guy reflects about as much as a piece of black carpeting. Anything weird about when you found the wallet? Oh, it's a wallet I found. You found it when you snuck out of work to get socked in the kisser, right? I didn't sneak out of work to get socked in the kisser. If only I had been more responsible at work, I might have spotted the murderer on the monitor like I was supposed to. Larry, you really do feel bad, don't you? Yeah, well, maybe it's all for the best. I think it's brought Destiny and I closer together. Larry, she says she hates you. Just like they say, every cloud is a silver lining. You gotta see that old water glass as half full, am I right? That's not half full, Larry. Just trying to cook a man after getting him accused of murder. Which, you're not even succeeding in that anyway. Now he's starting to sound like Larry, I know. Don't forget, Nick. Half full. No half full here. This man forgot to look at the security footage. And a man is dead. Let's go talk to the gumshoe. Yeah, dude, look at this. Talk to gumshoe about this right here. Alright, never mind. Boy. Can we examine the buzzer again? No. Well, we still have... Maybe time has passed in certain areas. That's right. Time could pass. Pearl's not here yet. Time has not passed. There we go. Gilbert 13th. Mr. Right! Mr. Delight! Did they finish their interrogation? Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore! Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see... On the same night, the sacred urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor department store. Blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money. And then that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But there's only one Ron Delight. Am I right? Unless you can clone yourself. So the only question is, where were you that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Okay. Tell me about the night of crime first. So the night you didn't go to Lordly Taylor, you went to KB Security, right? Yes. I went to KB Security at the time the blackmail note said I should. Alright, what happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used a key card to unlock the door. That's probably when you dropped his wallet. No, that's probably when he dropped his wallet. When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there. Someone? What the hell happened? And suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bam! Whoa. Was it Kane Bullard that hit you? I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. Oh! The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me! I thought I'd die myself! Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body. Oh, no! What do you mean you know you should do something with the body? So that's why you put it in the safe? Yes, that's right. Buddy,
What are you doing to me, man? Come on. Why did you move the body into the safe? I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, and what did you do after that? Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Nick? All of a sudden, Mr. Delight kind of sounds like the murderer to me. No! Maya, please don't say that. Oh my god, Larry. Ron? You really heard your case there. I moved the body. That's a good question. He didn't really say why. I guess he just panicked and was like, oh no, they find the body and I'm here. Oh no, I better put it in this fucking safe. And then left. Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you are Master Mask? Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating. But listen, Mr. Delight, at the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? There he is. I love that crazy look in his eyes. Great. I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole that urn. Of course not. After all, you were keeping security at the time. So when the person dressed as Master Mask was in this photo, it's gotta be Detective Atme. Why were you fired? Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago, you were forced to quit KB Security? How did you know? I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi, please! Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet. Phew, thank goodness. No, but I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out, eventually. Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? Desi would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief, she'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place? I mean, I guess you're pretty good at it. Because Desi spends money like it's water. Oh my god. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief. At least that's what I thought anyway. So you became Master Mask for Desiree, huh? That's a wild leap, my guy. Let's talk about your crimes. List. This list, we found it in the office of the CEO, Mr. Bullard. This is the list of all the things Master Mask stole. And that's the value of each item listed next to them. 100,000, 150,000. Are you sure that's the value of the stolen item? Numbers seem a little low to me. Even on the black market, the prices should be at least 3 times higher than that. I got so much out of it. I guess he knows about that stuff because he used to be a security guard. He also probably sold them. Do you remember a buzzer going off? The buzzer went off just once around the time that Bullard was killed. Oh! That's scary. Do you know anything about that, Mr. Delight? Sorry. I'm afraid I don't. Why am I not surprised by how clueless he is anymore? Your first heist, tell us about it. Hey, this is an article about my debut heist! Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. But Master Mask must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared. Oh my god, don't tell me that you're the security guard. You dressed up as that. That's funny. That's right. I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Master Mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. Then I quickly changed into my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, eh? Wow, that's... Hey, hold the phone! The guard in this photo... Is this you, Mr. Delight? That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself.
Nice and easy to figure out. Even pearls could see through this, that in a heartbeat.
Guarding the photo is Ron Delight. But as you might expect, Detective Atme found the disguise. He really deserves the title of Ace Detective. Detective Atme found the Master Mask disguise. And that's how he got... Oh, okay, that's it then.
He's like reverse Batman. Yes, he's reverse Batman. Instead of his parents dying, he just decides to become
Rich just to spend on his wife. He does crimes. Oh my god. Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him. So that's it. That's when Amy got his hands on this. I guess he got humiliated so many times that he's just like, fuck it! I will become the Master Mask. Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume. That must have been really time consuming, huh? Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. Blackmail letters?
You got them starting when? Tell me more now.
Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up.
I need to know about this.
Why did you get a blackmail letter that fast? This blackmail letter is the first one you got? No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location. So did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Emanon heist. That first letter, it said, I know you didn't. So someone found out about your true identity just like that? Oh, it's not easy being a master thief, you know. I've got proof that it wasn't you, so give up. Each one does on to say. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal. Is that right?
Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up?
Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box, the letter specified, someone sent me $10,000. What's the ending about me being worried, you know? After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. Plans? This is wild. So, what are these plans you're talking about? There were instructions on how to steal a crown or a painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods. So you mean that the one who planned the heist wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. It sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to that person. The person that was blackmailing him.
This is weird.
So Ron Delight was Master Mask after all. But someone else is behind the deaths. Someone who planned them all out in detail. It could have been the money-grubbing victim. Well, who knows? All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. And I just waited for the cash to come in the mail. Could you try not to look gleeful about it? So you went after the sacred urn because of those plans, too? Well, see, the truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Mr. Delight, is everything you've just told me the truth? Yes, but please don't tell Desi, okay? From the mask's second heist on, he was stealing as directed by blackmail letters. Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Yes? Please don't hurt me. Mr. King Bullet, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course! I could never! I'm not lying! All I did was hide the body in the safe. That's pretty bad still. But then I was afraid to discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday. Oh, so that's why you were in there.
Okay. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right? Oh. That's why you kept doing that. I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight. I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word. Mystic Maya! Hey! Pearly! Welcome back, Pearls. I'm back. Hey, Pearls. So, what have you been up to this whole time? Sacred urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Korean Village to have it examined. And, what did you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn. Phew. That's relief. I was really worried. But there's one small problem. Problem? These cute little pink splotches, they said that it's paint and that they were put on the urn recently. Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? We've got to find out how they got there. That's the big deal. Yes, Mr. Nick, we gotta find out how they got there. Okay. We'll find out how they got there. But please don't forget to tell about me. Found in Atme's office, covered in pink splotches. But it's a genuine article. Is this the urn? That's kind of strange. What is? Up until now, Master Mask has gone after famous works of art or treasures. Why did he suddenly decide to steal this plain-looking urn that nobody would want? You make it sound like you had nothing to do with the theft. Well, it wasn't me that chose to steal this urn. That is true. You didn't steal this one. What about this? Huh. This you? Oh, I didn't know Master Mask had become so famous. Yeah, I actually bought this publicity photo. Really? Well, I'd be happy to sign it if you like. I'll even add, behind bars. Yes, please. It looks like Ron has totally forgotten about what had happened at trial today. That he was declared not guilty of being Master Mask. This is your wallet, right? I was at KP Security at around 1 o'clock that night. I took out my wallet to open the door with a key card. So is that when you dropped it? I'm sorry. I should have told you the truth earlier. This yours? This calling card. Did you send this? No! That is, I don't know anything about that. I mean, I had other plans for that night already. That's true. He did get the blackmail letter after all. What about Detective Amy? Could he be the one that sent it? It looks that way. I can't think of anyone else. Yeah. That night, because of the letter, I had no choice but to go to KP Security. Let's talk about your testimony. Mr. Delight, are you absolutely sure about this testimony? That you stole the treasures as you were directed by a series of blackmail letters? Yes, and I got money for them in return. It seemed like a good deal. Well, you were kind of being gypped on the deal. Doesn't look like he's lying. So then, how do you explain Detective Atme's crazy confession? Yeah, why did he go insane? Is the question. But the first heist, it's Ron. Blunt force trauma. You got hit by the same thing probably, but didn't die. I'm so happy that you got your sacred urn back. Well, I have to thank you for that, Mr. Light. And I'm sorry. Huh? What are you apologizing for? Because I mistakenly blamed your husband for taking it. Ha! I told you, didn't I? My Ronnie could never do such a thing.
I mean, you're actually wrong about that one. But yes, we were wrong that he didn't take the urn. Did we talk to him about his boss? Tell me about Kane Bullard. Oh wait, forgot to go to present.
Mr. Bullard, my old boss. It's so sad.
Do you have any idea what might have happened? Was there anyone that might have wanted him dead?
Oh, yeah, sure. Mr. Bullard was the type of guy who made lots of enemies. He did lots of threatening things to people.
Wait. Do you mean he scared people or that he threatened them with blackmail?
Well, I guess they're kind of the same, right?
Yeah, he probably is the blackmailer. But then he died. For some reason. You know this guy? No, don't know him.
He said he's great. I wish he could be half as cool as him.
Besides, he's the only real one who believed me when I said I was a thief.
Hey, hang on a second. This is the guy that had you arrested for murder. Well, I still don't think that makes him a bad person.
What in the world do you see in that coffee? Praise prosecutor.
Do you know about this lady?
Let's talk about Luke again, now that you are,
He's a nice detective, alright. He's been hot on my trail ever since the first heist. Yes, but he made a pretty stunning confession in court today.
It was me all along. I am Master Mask.
I don't know what to say.
I guess he's just delusional. That's exactly what your wife said about you.
Once I decided to become a thief, I started studying like crazy.
Studying? Like what? Petty Larceny 101? The history of pilfering?
Huh, no, but I watched a lot of movies and read a lot of novels about great thieves. Oh yeah? I admire you for doing your homework, if not for nothing else. All the great ones had their own trademarks, flashy costumes, calling cards, unique laughs, and catchy slogans like, "Farewell, my friends." I figured I needed to do a good job with that if I was going to make a splash. Yeah, I guess you really can't say goofy stuff like that unless you're a master thief. Farewell, or we shall meet again. You know, hokey stuff like that.
And I think that's all we can talk to him about. We gotta go back to Adrian Andrews. I'm not sure if we have any evidence, but we can give it a shot. Well, maybe someone's at the admin detective. No. Okay, we can't move on about that. Can't move on with that. We can just go here. Hang on. New things.
Oh, Pearl, how nice it is to see you. Hello there. I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to? Well, actually, I was having this urn examined. Oh, I see.
Maybe if we take another good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here.
Nick, let's look around one more time.
Alright. So, paint-covered box. This box. There's something about it that's bothering me.
That's the box the sacred urn was in. It looks like there's some pink paint on it too. And it's definitely the same color as the stuff on the urn.
I think I know how the paint got on it now.
Alright, let's investigate again, Nick.
The wooden box that had the sacred urn in it has pink paint stains on it. It's like all part of a big signboard. All I can read is the burr. Hamburger. Spaghetti. Maybe that's a Japanese joke. Maybe the kanji letters were similar because it says it goes from bird to duh. It looks to me like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly in its shocking pink. Mr. Nick, could it be that this odd shape is... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. That's the box the secret urn was in. If you look here, there's this little bit of paint on the box as well. Wow, you're right. Look, it matches. Matches. What is it, Mr. Nick? This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. Completely dry, the box of the sacred urn fits the gap perfectly. I think it's all starting to become clear. We're that much closer to solving the mystery of what's happening to the urn. The statue wasn't where it is now when we first came here, right? Yeah, it was right next to the door, wasn't it? Well, if someone moved it, it was probably mask to mask, or a fake mask to mask. Well, he didn't like being watched by Mystic Amy. Well, he stole the... Maybe he didn't like... He didn't want to be watched by that ghost? Okay. Hey, cut it out. You're giving me the creeps with that kind of talk. It says... Organi. No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last two letters. Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either because this place is a mess. Yeah, so you should feel right at home, right? Damn. We already talked about that. Oh yeah, the bent thing. Detective Atme said he got hit in the back of the head with this by the thief. But that was obviously a lie. Because it turned out that Atme was the real thief. It's still hard to believe. Looks like Adrian feels really bad about this. I'm gonna take full responsibility and fix that sword myself. I know I don't look it, but I have a complete confidence that I can fix it right up. I promise I'll fix it so you never knew it was bent in the first place. Please be gentle with it. Aha. Yeah, he's a bit crooked. It's on a dolly. Maybe he used the sword to prop this thing up. Just like bloop, put it on the dolly and move it, and then paint happened somehow. Why would paint happen? Not sure. The box of the sacred urn fits the gap perfectly. The sacred urn has pink stains on it. Look at this. Miss Andrews, about the paint that's all over the wall. Oh, look at that! It looks like paint, all right. Isn't that funny? I never noticed that before. Okay. That has to be the most pathetic acting I've ever seen in my life. I'm beginning to get very frustrated. Uh-oh. I better do something to calm them down, and fast. Oh, with the urn box.
What a magnificent box.
You're not gonna throw us off the trail with that flattery. I want to know about the paint on the box.
Well, I'm sure I don't know anything about that.
Some people just have a natural gift for lying. Adrian's not one of them. She was better during the trial, wasn't she? She was way better until, you know, she got pushed into a corner and then it all just came crumbling down. Let's put the urn.
See? We got our urn back. That's really wonderful. But
we're not entirely convinced it's the same urn. Miss Andrews, we want you to cooperate with us. I think we have enough evidence. As much as we're gonna try to get.
take that.
The first big question is... obviously not the same urn. It could be. It could be a fake. Do you have any evidence the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? Yeah. Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is the genuine article. Pearls went back to Korean Village and had it examined.
Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how.
What she discovered was that the urn had been broken again.
Did you say again?
Yes, it was broken once a year ago. And now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently, too.
And recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know?
The pink splotches.
So, Mr. Right?
Because it's a valid explanation. The hunter has become the hunted. Well, it was. It was broken recently. Come on, you know it. I'm not willing to yield you on this point.
Get a grip, please. Now I'll ask you one more time, Mr. Right. Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know?
Y'all keep breaking our house. Why are we talking about this paint splotches on the urn? Just bring the urn back up again. No, it's not that. Wait a minute. Is it did this break the urn? No. How was this broken recently? There's paint on there. And this photo... wait a minute. Oh, there's a... Where is it? Where is it again? And there it is. This poster. It was made recently, right?
Poster? The poster for the exhibit!
Ah. At that time, when this photo was taken, the urn said, I am on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says, Ami. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed. Oh.
I am. What does that even mean? I don't know anything about that.
I wasn't
I wasn't even there when the photo for this poster was taken.
That was a mistake. Now, tell the truth.
Wait.
4?
Even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it.
Huh?
Yes, that's it. It must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened.
Looks like she's not going to give up easily in the last cycle so easily.
Do you have any proof the urn was broken here at Lordly Taylor?
I mean, I got the urn in there, right? Is it this?
What, Miss Andrews? I knew I was right about you, Mr. Right.
Excuse me?
You're a softy at heart, aren't you? I knew you'd never hurt me on purpose. What a relief. Mr. Nick, if you push yourself anymore, your soul will shatter. Please calm down.
Alright, we're loading back to when I had a lot more health. Before we do, how do I prove that it was here? Well, we'll go back to the question exactly. Okay. Proof it was broken here. Pink stains? On the box. Yeah. Well, Miss Andrews.
What is this supposed to mean?
This urn has these pretty little pink paint splotches on it. And there's some on the box the urn was stored in too. No matter how you look at it, the paint seems to be exactly the same. Wouldn't you say?
So? What does that prove?
That the urn was dropped along with the box. That's when they both got paint on them. Are you with me so far?
Yes.
The rest of the story is obvious. This box was dropped right here in the Lordly Taylor's basement warehouse. If I can prove that, it means that the urn was broken here too.
So can you prove that? Can you prove that the box was dropped here in the basement warehouse?
This one's easy, yes.
There it is.
I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you?
Yes. More or less.
There's pink paint splattered on the floor and walls of this basement warehouse. But there's an odd shape imprinted into part of the paint stain. Am I right?
Yes.
If you put this box in the impression in the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means this box was dropped right over there. And that is when the urn was broken.
Your name does you justice, Mr. Right.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. The sacred urn.
I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn.
Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher. But we gotta find out about this. Come on, girl.
I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did. Well, that's not so hard to understand, is it, Pearlie? No, not at all. I know just how she feels. It happened about 2 weeks ago. Just after the poster photo was taken on the same day the urn arrived here, I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box. Oh no!
Oof. Depression.
when I tripped on the paint can and lost my balance. The box I was carrying crashed to the ground.
Oof.
I heard a terrible noise, and I thought my heart was going to stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box, and that's when it happened.
Oh my gosh!
The broken pieces of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint.
Girl, what you doing?
I was in shock, and I let out a huge scream. I could totally see how that could have happened.
Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands.
Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Korean Village, so I tried hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big. And that's when the I am got changed into Ami. I didn't know how it was originally written, but any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Ami. Any sane person? Really?
Oh, Pearls. She said she wasn't very good at spelling.
Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom, and no one had seen it since then.
Broken and repaired by Adrian by Adrian 2 weeks ago, then replaced in its box. Kept out of sight.
But there's something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stands. Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used a golden statue to cover it.
The Ami face statue. Aha! So you moved the statue. The first time that we came down here, it was on the night that the secret urn was stolen.
But Mr. Nick, there were no paint marks on the walls or floor of the warehouse when we were here.
Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime, around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall.
And I realized that the statue would be a perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it. I see. Now it makes perfect sense. But there's still one thing I find strange. What is it, Pearl? The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible.
She's right about that. The crime must have happened and it just moved. But why? Well, Miss Andrews?
I don't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well, then who was it? Who would have done it and why?
Probably Luke. As to the why, I'm not completely sure still. On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. And the next day it was moved, but why? Carried into the basement warehouse the day of the crime, moved again that night. Amifei's golden statue updated in the court record. It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case.
Why? Why do you think so, Nick?
Because that night, the real thief, Rondolite, was at KB Security. So then, why did another mask-to-mask show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact.
One undeniable fact?
The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. To be continued. Hooray! Save your progress, yes. But, I think that's actually it. I think we'll have to stop. And we'll save the trial for the weekend. Hopefully we can get to that. I think we made good progress, though. We streamed for about 2 hours. So, I'm a little tired. Because of work and all that. So yeah, we did pretty much the entire investigation, so the weekend. I know it's a little bit of a leap, but you know, it's only a couple days. I'll hopefully remember all of the stuff before then. But I do want to thank everyone for coming by. We made good progress, and next time we'll do the trial. It'll be fun. Also says 4-1, so that means that the trial will be split up in 2 parts. So yeah, so if I were to start it, then you just be half a trial in. It'll be weird. So might as well just do the trial next time. But thank you everyone for coming by. All right, take care everyone. See ya.